completely innocent, and the perpetrators cannot have any kind of justification for doing so. Thank you very much.
That's always called collateral damage, and that's अगर जो innocent जो इजराइल मरे हैं वो भी collateral
हाँ तो
damage है,
ठीक है, आपकी
and
मर्जी है
जो
यार.
जो innocent
So you think
Palestinian
it's
मरे हैं they are also
justified?
collateral damage.
Do you think it's justified?
War is never justified. It depends on how what happens.
आपने खुद
Ju-
अभी 5 मिनट पहले बोला कि it's justified. What are you
Justified means they.
justifying
I
here?
did you
आप
not hear
इतनी
what I
देर
said?
से आर्ग्यू क्या कर रहे हैं?
Shaji,
देन
did you
अगर
not
मैंने
understand what I said? I
ये जो
said
मैंने
they
दो
have.
खातूनों की एग्जांपल दी ना, देसी नियो, इसका जवाब पता है क्या बनता था? इसका जवाब बनता था, I completely agree, अब if
No,
you would have
no. I
agreed.
said they have
अगर इसका जवाब ये
justification
नहीं
for it.
बनता ना, then you want justification for it, for a loss of innocent life, you're justifying it. तो ये अब मैं इसके ऊपर क्या ही आर्ग्यू कर सकता हूँ? That's where we
Well, I just
differentiate.
feel
I
कि
believe there
Shaji,
is no
you
justification for innocent life,
there is
whatever you
always
call them.
there is always justification that can be
चलें ठीक
given
है, आपके
depend
लिए
on
चलें.
which
Can we move
prospect you're
on now?
looking at
We
it
need to close
from.
up. ठीक है,
Okay,
देखो.
that's
Shaji,
fine.
I think Shaji, what uh, correct me if I'm wrong, Neo, but I think what he meant was that they give
Yes,
justifications.
that's why I was trying to make a point that I didn't say it's justified. I said each side have a justification for why they are doing X, Y, and Z.
And
Now
that
you might not
justification doesn't
agree to
have
it.
to be right. Yeah,
Yeah,
it doesn't have
exactly.
to be
You
right.
think
And my
Hamas
exact
जो
point
Hamas
is,
जब
whatever
justification देता है,
justification,
you think
my
it's right
point was
what they did?
beyond
Of course
that.
not.
My point was beyond that, where I basically am trying to say, Sid, that whatever justification these people give, and that's why I drew the parallel. ये तो फिर कोई भी oppressor आके यही कह देगा, उस हर एक के पास कोई ना कोई justification होती है. एक rapist के पास भी ये justification होगी कि he was starved from sex, the woman was not letting him have sex with her, इसलिए ये तो फिर वो भी
ये
justify
देखें
कर
फिर
देगा.
शाजी आप ad absurdum fallacy पे चले जाते हो. You take
यार
it
मैं
to a ad
fallacy पे नहीं
absurdum
जाता,
fallacy.
मैं
Yeah,
करता हूँ सीधी सीधी
because
बात.
that is what it is. Or
ठीक
that's
है,
why the
देखो नियो,
rapist can do
नियो,
this. Like
ये
that
ये
doesn't
ये
even
जो
make any
ये जो
sense.
मैं करता हूँ सीधी सीधी बात, ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट. ठीक है,
Thank you.
जस्टिफाई
देखिए
कोई
अपने
भी
मुंह
कर
से इन्होंने
सकता है.
कह दिया.
एवरी
इन्होंने अपने मुंह
क्रिमिनल
से कह
हैज,
दिया. शाहजी आपने अपने मुंह से कह दिया. मैं तो
एवरी
सिर्फ ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट में कहता हूँ.
नियो,
Thank you for agreeing
एवरी,
with me. And I said exactly the same thing. आपकी approach
जी जी, ऑफ
purely
कोर्स,
black and
क्योंकि
white है. आपकी
मैथमेटिक्स डज
nuanced
नॉट
approach नहीं है.
लाई.
No, you just said it from your
देखो
mouth. मेरी
देखो, एक
approach black
सेकंड,
and white है.
नियो, नियो मेरी बात. Yeah, I know. I own every word I say.
So I
That is
don't. My
also black
approach
and
is
white.
not black and
ठीक
white.
है,
My approach is more
can I
nuanced.
complete what I'm saying? हाँ हाँ, बहुत अच्छी बात है, आप रखें अपनी अप्रोच में. आई डोंट केयर आपकी क्या अप्रोच है, मैं बात कर लूँ.
I
अगर आप
care
मुझे
about your
इजाजत
approach
दें
and I
नियो साहब,
understand
मैं
your
बात कर लूँ.
point of view also. I
नियो, मैं
understand
बात कर
why
लूँ.
you would
नियो,
have a certain opinion about it. I understand, and it's
ओके
okay. You
फाइन.
have a certain opinion. It doesn't have
नियो,
to be that your opinion is
नियो,
right. It just means it's your opinion. That's all.
Neo, we need to move on. Can I very politely ask you to be quiet? Is that possible? Thank you. Thanks a lot. So I think we're going for a close. My final comment in the conversation which we've had is very, very simple. In terms of when I said everything can be, everyone can draw their conclusions in regards to that. This is obviously recorded. And in terms of why I said or used the word black and white is very simple. I to justify his actions. It's very rare when proven that they cannot do, they can't get out of it. Is that that's when they get punished. So I'll go back and close with that opinion that whether it's a Israeli innocent life of a normal Jew or a Palestinian one, there is no justification in terms of a neutral perspective for somebody who's an outsider, no matter who is trying to justify it, how they're trying to justify it, it doesn't hold any water. And that's why we have courts, that's why we have morality, that's why we've got UN, that's why we've got all these places where people argue, that's why we talk about academia. You have to have a certain set of frames in regards to how you say something is correct and something is incorrect, something is a crime and something is not. and something is not trying to justify or not justify. Thank you very much.
मैं सिर्फ लास्ट स्टेटमेंट इस पे ये कहूंगा, आप स्टार वॉर्स देखें। स्टार वॉर्स में बहुत अच्छा डायलॉग आपके लिए, ओनली द सिथ स्पीक इन एब्सोल्यूट्स। सो इफ यू आर ओनली गोना बी स्पीकिंग इन एब्सोल्यूट्स, द ओनली द सिथ स्पीक इन एब्सोल्यूट। सो in my opinion, I have a totally different nuanced approach for it. I don't look at everything in black and white. I understand where different people are coming from and what their justifications for it is, and I have a much broader view of like, okay, ये लोगों को क्या approach है, इन्होंने क्या गलतियां की हैं और किसकी वजह से ये इस point पे हैं। इसी तरह पैलेस्टीनियन साइड से क्या क्या गलतियां हुई हैं, हमास की साइड से क्या क्या गलतियां हुई हैं, और वो क्यों इस पोजीशन पे आए हुए हैं। So that's why I don't hold a very staunch opinion about like he is wrong and he's right and he's wrong and he's right. I have a different view of it, and other people have a very staunch opinion about it. No problem. That's why I don't force my opinion on other people. Thank you very much for
I
giving me
would,
this
Thank you,
platform.
Neo.
I
एक
would
सेकंड,
like to
एक
request.
सेकंड, एक सेकंड, एक सेकंड, एक सेकंड, जस्ट गिव मी अ मोमेंट कंपनी।
फुरकान भाई प्लीज
जी
देखो यो जहाँ तक बात है ना आई वेंट थ्रू एंटायर हिस्ट्री एंड दिस एंटायर पैनल दैट व्हेन यू कम टू अ कंक्लूजन या एक कोर्ट केस के अंदर विद द गिवन इंफॉर्मेशन एक बात होती है तो उसका एक ही आंसर होता है in terms of a verdict. So my verdict, maybe I used incorrect words, maybe you did not understand. My verdict after assessing the entire situation is that an innocent life, whatever drew them to that side on either side, is a crime. No matter what justification somebody gives, you might want to call it collateral damage, but that's a crime. That is a criminal activity on somebody's part. An innocent life lost is an innocent life lost. Whether it is of a group of people or an individual, the verdict is a verdict in regards to that. Nobody is going to deny that. Thank you very much.
I would
ओके सो
like
जी
to.
सर आप कर लो, फिर मैं बोल लेता हूँ। ओके गो अहेड।
Actually, I was going to request Medusa to give her final words in reference with Star Wars, since Neo used a Star Wars reference. So I think
नहीं
it is.
नहीं नहीं, आई थिंक like I'll give some opinion on what was being said and going back and forth शायद Neo. uh, Desi, you gave a very black and white statement about the opinions that Shah was uh, holding, or जो उन्होंने कहा, but